This video is about Chinese language fundamentals. Hi, I'm Mel. I live in China for a decade and I speak fluent Mandarin. I have HSKK 6, which requires to know more than 5,000 characters as a basic requirement. Chinese language system is very simple. There is no alphabet. Pinyin and tone make up a character. Pinyin is divided to initials and finals. Initials usually being the consonants, finals are vowels. Pinyin is like learning phonics in English. Many words in Chinese are usually made up more than two sounds, and you can know where one sound starts by the initial as markers. Let's say in the word 谢谢, 谢谢, which means thank you. X will be the initial, and this is the beginning of the second sound. Pinyin also includes tone marks, 4 tones and 1 neutral one. Usually, I would like to call it complementary tone. So here you can see that with the one sound and with the tone and the two sounds and 2 tones. Neutral tone usually comes at the second sound. In this example, 勺子. There are 2 writing styles. One is simplified, another one is traditional. Simplified is more simple, easy to remember. There are 47 characters, but most of them are rarely used. 2,000 characters are enough for basic literacy or to read a news. There are 4 types of characters. First one is pictographs. For example, the character for tree looks like a tree. Ideographs. The character is the picture of an idea. Let's take the character for one. It's just one line. The third one, putting them together. Chinese language expanded their written language by putting pictographs and ideographs together to make a new character. Photographs. The characters for far and garden share the same part that gives them pronunciation, yuan. Their meaning are given by the other parts of the character. The great thing about Chinese character, you are basically drawing the characters, and there is a special order that you can follow to make it easier for you to learn and to remember. First, you go from left to right, top to bottom. Here are some examples from left to right, from top to bottom. Why such an order for writing the character? It all depended on what looks best or which order minimized blobbing when scholars were using the brush and ink to write the character. How characters are made. There are about 200 small components of characters called radicals. Each character includes a radical. The radical can give a clue to a meaning. For example, niao is a radical. Every character that contains niao means something to do with birds, like chicken. The most important things about the radicals, it's look like pictures. So you have to picture it to get the meaning. Let's say in the sun, in the moon. It all came from somewhere. And that's why it's called radical part of the character, radicals. Last but not least is the levels of Chinese. Here's everything you need to know about the HSK. In Chinese language, there's HSK. HSK is shortened from 汉语水平考试, which means Chinese language proficiency test. HSK has 9 levels. We will cover until HSK 6. For HSK 1, you can have simple communication about familiar topics. Characters to know 300. Words to know 500. So characters to know and words to know is quite different. Characters, you have to be able to read and write the character. And words to know, you have to be able to recognize them. For HSK 2, you have to hold brief conversations about basic social situations. Characters to know 600, words to know 1,270. HSK 3, you have to be able to complete daily interactions involving travel, study, and work. 900 characters to know, 2,245 words to know. HSK 4, you should be able to handle everyday conversations, including health issues and job seeking. 1,200 characters to know, 3,245 words to know. HSK 5. You should be able to successfully express opinions, method, and suggestions. Characters to know is 1,500. Words to know, 4,315. For HSK 6, you should be able to hold discussions about professional topics, including issues and conflicts. 1,800 characters to know, words to know, is 5,450. Approximate number of the words that you should know, but ideally, the more you know is better for you. My Chinese language goal was to get HSK 6, and I got the HSK 6, and now they included the HSKK, which means 口语. 口语 means speaking, so it's also included in the package now. You should be able to write, read, speak, and listen in this level.